finally off. Let's see what's in Invid Hubs today. So I mean, I really haven't paid too much attention on Street Fighter V lately. I have been missing a lot. I mean, I couldn't have missed that much. Let's see if there's anything new. Maybe I could actually download the characters to see when they actually drop. Oh, okay, here we are. Season pass is $24.99? No way. Are you serious? Are you serious? You have to buy both season passes? What happened to games showing up complete? You have to buy individual costumes? You have to buy the classic Akuma costume? You have to buy individual colors? What happened to games coming out completely finished? They're making me pay $24.99, not once, but 2 times. 2 times! And that's why I was done with Street Fighter V. They're making you pay 2 season passes. They don't even give you all the colors nor the costumes. That's fucking ridiculous. Let's get to it. Alright guys, what is up? Today I'm bringing you a discussion video on DLC within fighting games. DLC on its own is a great way to actually give you a couple extra hours in your favorite game. I think where DLC actually starts to go wrong is when it's necessary in fighting games, because back in my day, way when I was a wee lad, games used to actually come complete. It would come out with all the characters, all the colors. You didn't have to buy any of the extra shit just to play at the highest level. Now, the great thing about DLC that most of the time, if not all the time, they come with updates to the game. Nerf characters, buff characters, really does a lot for the game as a whole and makes the game thrive even that much longer. Back in the days, fighting games really weren't accessible to as many people it is today. With that, because of the updates, because of the DLC, and it really gives a broad horizon to people like, hey, my favorite character is in this fighting game, let me fucking play him. A great example is KI. KI has fucking the Battletoads character, has a Gears of War character in the game, and that's ridiculous, man. Another great example is Mortal Kombat. They have Alien, they have Predator, and they have Leatherface in the game, which is ridiculously cool. I mean, when it's necessary to keep playing, I think that's when it gets a little out of hand. Is it necessary to even keep playing at all if all they're going to be doing is pumping out DLC? Now, I personally feel that DLC should not be the way it is. DLC, the season passes on Street Fighter V really turned me off from competing or from even playing the fucking game. I remember when I first got it, I was like super hyped, man. Like, all the characters are gonna be free, man. It's gonna be so fun. Everything I could unlock, within like 2 or 3 hours. But I was fucking sadly mistaken. I had to play like over 60 hours to unlock one color or one fucking costume, which is absurd. I'm not gonna play the fucking game for that long. I wanna play it to unlock it so I could play at a competitive level. They made it almost impossible to unlock everything. If you really wanted to make something completely free where everyone could grasp it, make it a lot more accessible to unlock the characters and a lot more easier. Do I feel like they're necessary? In some aspects, more yes. It really helps, like, hey, my favorite character's in this game, I want to play this, and thus bringing more people. Also, another great thing about season passes is that balance updates, nerfs, plus, bringing the audience, retaining the audience, really. And that's what I'm really grateful for. But I'm solely speaking on Street Fighter V, but it's so hard to unlock characters, man. Like, I don't know if Mortal Kombat or Injustice, I don't know if Mortal Kombat or the fuck is the other game? Killer Instinct. Now, I really wanted to touch bases on the future. I feel like the future for fighting games is exciting. I feel like it's really taking off to somewhere where I would have never thought it would ever reach. If you would have told me fucking 5 years ago that Street Fighter would have been on TBS, I would have laughed in your fucking face. I feel like it is going to become something huge, and I feel like it is going to be something that we could all appreciate at the end of the day. The direction that it's heading is great for the scene as a whole, and you know, you could call us esports if you want, but we're finally reaching somewhere where we want to be. We want to get recognized. It's up to us if we really voice our opinion on this subject and really tell the companies, hey, we're not going to be paying this much, or we don't want to pay it, or make it easier to unlock the characters if you're really out here for the community. I want to make it so it's not hard for the casual player to pick it up and buy the DLC or unlock the DLC. I really want to make it easier for everyone, and I hope that you guys would voice your opinion as well. I definitely want to read where you guys fall on this matter. I definitely want to know where you guys think the fighting games are going to go. Is it going to continue to go the way it is, or are we going to make something about it? Now, this is purely a discussion video. I'm not taking any shots. I just want to know what you guys think. And I wanted to voice my opinion on it because it's something that has been bugging me for a while now. Make sure, guys, that you write down how you feel in the comments below. I definitely want to take a read and see how do people feel about DLC updates, how this price, that price, how hard is it to unlock it? Is that a good idea? Is it good to keep doing DLC? With that being said, my name is Wenster. This is The Average Fighter, and I'll check you guys out later. Thank you for tuning in.